Hello and welcome. This channel is about work, responsibility, and professional self-leadership for clarity and maturity. So let's talk about how work actually works. Most people arrive at work believing they understand what the job is, and yet very quickly they feel confused, frustrated, or unsure of themselves. Has that happened to you, or is happening to you? Or it might happen in the future in your job? That confusion doesn't come from a lack of intelligence or effort. It comes from misunderstanding of what work actually is. One of the biggest problems I see is that people unconsciously bring expectations from other areas of life into work. So they bring expectations from school, where you're instructed, you're corrected, you're graded and guided step by step. They bring expectation from family, so where mistakes are absorbed, intentions matter, and care is prioritized. And they also bring expectations from friendship and social life, so where feelings, inclusion, and being understood are central. Work is none of those systems. Work is actually a functional system. It exists to produce outcomes, meet standards, and contribute to something larger than the individual, larger than myself, larger than yourself, larger than ourselves. When people don't realize this, they expect work to respond like school, like family, or like friendship. It's none of it. And when it doesn't, they don't think, oh, this is a different system. They think something's wrong with me, or something is wrong here in the workplace. This is not a personal failure. It's not a personal failure. It's an orientational issue. I'll repeat that again. It's an orientational issue. When expectations and reality don't match, pressure builds. You've probably felt it yourself. If you've already got a job or you already started a job. If you've never started a job, it is. Pressure builds. Feedback starts to feel personal, rush, and rules feel harsh or unnecessary. Teamwork feels political or confusing, and teamwork feels not quite right. And capable people begin to doubt themselves. Many professionals in practice tell themselves they lack confidence. But what they actually lack is clarity about the system they're operating in. When you don't understand the role, the standards feel arbitrary. When you don't understand the system, feedback feels like judgment. And when everything feels personal, what happens then? Learning stops. Yes, it does. It does stop. And that needs to be addressed. But not because people are weak, but because personal reactions don't belong to functional systems. Work is not designed to protect identity, and this is the critical part of the video. I will repeat that again. Work is not designed to protect identity. It's designed to support contribution. Roles exist so that responsibility is clear. Standards exist so outcomes are consistent, and none of this is about liking or disliking the person doing the work or the job. When this isn't understood, people spend years trying to feel more confident, more validated, more secure, when what they actually need is a clear relationship with work itself. Understanding work properly doesn't make it easier emotionally. No, it doesn't make it easy. It makes it clear structurally. And clarity always comes before maturity. This kind of clarity isn't created by insight alone. It doesn't come by insight. It doesn't come because you find it. It doesn't come just one day you go, oh, I got it now. No, it doesn't. You don't understand work once and then move on either. You relate it daily. So it's a daily relationship. I mean, how long and how many hours do you spend at work? It's the core of your daily life. And then you relate to it daily through decisions, reactions, standards, and responsibility. That's why this can't be solved through advice or tips. Clarity is the beginning. Practice is what creates change. If you want to become a professional self-leader and work with me inside my mentorship, you'll find the link below.